Hey guys, it's Mare. As the new year begins, there's a lot of people that have New Year's resolutions to come into the gym. Now, it could get kind of crazy. A lot of equipment's in use, could get overcrowded. Sometimes when you go in to do your workout, those machines or free weights or anything is unavailable. So we're gonna go over a full body, upper body and lower body workout with just our cable. Do not sleep on these. These are so good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pulley and we're gonna bring it all the way down here. And I usually put it about the second to last spot, or you can put it all the way down. I'm 5'8", which is pretty tall for a girl. I think I've always been said I was really tall. So if you're shorter than me, you might need to put it a little bit lower, or you might need to elevate yourself a little bit higher if that cable doesn't quite go low enough. We're gonna start with our goblet squats. We're going to grab a W bar, or you can grab a straight bar, whatever is available. Again, because sometimes the gym's really busy, we still want to get our workout in, especially with New Year's resolutions. So we're gonna start with goblet squats. Let's start with 35s. Let's kind of see how that goes. So we're going to get a little bit close as we can, without obviously whacking our head or anything. We're gonna elevate our heels. We're gonna bring the bar up, and we're gonna kind of hold on to it like this right next to us. So we're gonna hold it just like this. We're gonna stand up with it, and we're gonna do our goblet squats. So what else you wanna remember for our workout? If you have a plan, you kinda wanna do 4 to 5 exercises, 8 to 12 reps. It's gonna be our high reps, a little bit more volume. So we're gonna move on, and we are going to do some RDLs. This is going to focus on our glutes and our hamstrings. So we're gonna grab our bar here, same one that we had before, and we're gonna take a few steps back. I took baby steps. It's probably 2 big giant steps. And we're gonna just do the same thing. We're gonna make sure that our hips are pushed all the way back. We're gonna push forward, pushing forward with our hips. Again, a really great lower body workout, especially if you're really trying to figure out how to get RDLs down. This is such a good alternative to free weights. Those are such a good alternative to our dumbbells. It really helps you target, really focus in on those glutes. Do not sleep on these. These are so good. All right, so we're gonna switch out our bar right here. Now, you might find a couple of these. There's a couple different options. There's some fatter grip ones. There's obviously a ton right here. We're gonna pick something along the lines of this. We're gonna switch from our W bar to just one of these. You'll probably find a ton of these. I feel like the most attachments that you will find in a gym for a cable machine are these guys. So we are going to do some step ups. So we're just gonna use this with one hand, and I need to go grab a box. So let's go grab that. We're gonna hold our grip right here in the opposite hand that we are going to be stepping up with. So we're not gonna do this same side. Really gonna focus on putting all of that weight and all of that load into our hip and into our glute, okay? But if you add that tempo or that pause into it, even better. You'll get such a good pump with this. Definitely getting a pump now. These are gonna be perfect for our kickback. Sometimes your gym will provide them. These are also really cheap on Amazon. These get a lot of hate on the internet, but they are so good for your glutes. I promise. We're gonna add this one in. We're going to hold on to our cable machine here, and you're gonna kick back, but we're not gonna kick back so much that we're gonna start hurting the lower back. We're really just gonna go high enough so we can really feel it in our glute. So there you have it, just a couple ideas of how you can utilize our cable machine, especially if it's really busy in the gym, on how we can still get a lower body pump in. Now we're gonna do some upper body. So I always like to try and mimic a little bit of a compound lift. So with our legs, we did goblet squats, which really focused on our quads, similar to a squat. So we are going to do cable flies, which is kind of like our benching. It's gonna really focus on our pecs. So we're gonna kind of put it up to right, might need it one lower, kind of right where your chest line is, right across here. And we're gonna utilize these same attachments right here. One on this side here, and then we're gonna move to this side and we're gonna bring it down, similar spot. All we're gonna do is our chest flies. So we're gonna take a couple steps forward. We're just gonna bring it forward like this. I always like to put one foot in front of the other. You can put both legs together if you'd like. It's just kind of uncomfortable for me. I don't feel very stable. So I always just like to stagger my footing. But again, this kind of mimics our bench, really giving us a nice chest pump. So just like with any of our workouts, we want to start with something like a compound lift or something that's similar. So for our cables, we did our cable flies, which kind of mimic our bench press. And then we want to add in our accessories, our variations. For upper body, I really like to focus on my shoulders, triceps, biceps. So for this one, we're gonna do lateral raises. So again, we're just gonna pull that cable as low as we can go. We're actually gonna go all the way down for this one. And I always like to hold on to this. You don't have to, but I like to do it as we're doing it. Gonna just really focusing on getting that shoulder pump up here, not focusing on trying to grip my arm super high, but just trying to get that shoulder pump. All right, so now we're gonna do some curls. So we're gonna take off our single arm, and I am going to grab my W bar right here. So it looks like a W. I'm gonna do some curls. Get a nice arm pump, show them off, do some flexing in the mirror. It's a lot of fun. Now we just need to hit our triceps. We already hit our shoulders, our biceps, and our chest. Now we're gonna do our triceps. So we're gonna use this same W bar. We're just gonna raise our cable up a little bit. Make sure it doesn't hit you in the face. But we wanna make sure that when we're starting, we're gonna do some push downs. So I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit higher. So I really want to have the cable kind of line up when my arm is in like a 90-degree angle. And we're just gonna simply push straight down. We're not gonna bring our arms all the way back up, but we wanna make sure that we're keeping our lats tight and this top part of our arm next to us so that we're not moving, and we're just hinging right here at our elbows. So as we're pushing down, we're just hinging right at our elbows and not moving that other part of our arm. Like that. We got our nice pump in our triceps. We take maybe 30 to a 1 minute break. We do another set. And there you have it, a cable only workout. Remember, there are no excuses, especially when there's lots of people in the gym, but don't let that hold you back from getting a workout in. If you can find a cable, get that workout in, whatever you can do to get that pump in. Happy lifting.